What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. And we got our Pink's car. It's back in here and we're gonna go through it. We got a race in 2 weeks out in Ontario. We're going out to Drag Fest. And I am so far behind on my videos. I don't know when you're gonna see this. I hope you see it soon. I hope it's out soon. I hope I can find the time to get all my videos done. But we backed it into the shop. Everything, it was a pig starting up because it's pretty chilly outside. But we got a problem. It's leaking somewhere from the transmission, which is not ideal. So I'm gonna get this thing in the air. I gotta figure out exactly where it's leaking from. I was hoping it would just be back in here, check fluids, and away you go, but no, that's not how it goes. So we're gonna go through this thing. I'm gonna get it in the air. I'll let you know what I find. All right, guys, so I went under there and it looks like it is the front seal is leaking, which isn't ideal. I'm hoping it's just because it was sitting for so long and it drained back, and that's our issue. So what I'm gonna do when I'm done doing what I'm doing is put it back on the ground, and I'm gonna let it run for a bit and kind of maybe go through the gears a little bit and see if that helps a little bit. But everything here is working awesome. The transmission fluid's still pink. That's good. Doesn't smell burnt at all. So that is awesome news. Like, that transmission is not burnt. I don't think we have any issues with the transmission, but we do have some parts coming from FTI that we are putting into this to beef this up a little bit more. We're gonna take it to the next level. Right now, the parts that we got in it are kind of like, we're good for about 1,000 horsepower. And the parts that we're putting in it next will take it to, like Ryan's telling me that we'll be good up to about 1,500 wheel. So we have an opportunity to really turn this thing up, but we got to do something. The converter, I think we were pushing through the converter a little bit. But yeah, other than that, the car that's really the only thing that I'm seeing so far that is a problem, is the leak on the transmission. So we gotta sort that out before we leave for Drag Fest. Obviously, we don't want to be putting any kind of fluids down onto the ground. So I'm just pulling panels right now and then gonna go through stuff. But as you can see, the shop is in disarray. They're still working on it. We got the Crewvelle over there on the hoist. We are gonna have another hoist here, I think. And now that I kind of got a car in here, I can kind of see like where I want to put it. And my kind of thoughts, the reason I put a 16-foot door there was so that when I had something on the hoist, I can still come in here. So that was kind of the plan anyways. But this is the second vehicle in the new shop. We had the What and Away van in here a few days ago getting ready for the demolition derby. So yeah, I'm gonna get this back end jacked up too and go through the rear end, make sure all the bolts are tight still, all that stuff. And yeah, because it's a brand new build, so I'm gonna go through this thing front to back, or back to front, one of the two. I'm gonna go through it and just make sure everything's tight on it so that we don't have any issues. I don't have my team of guys coming with me to Drag Fest, so I'm hoping I have cell service there, and I'm hoping that that those guys are by their phone if I need advice. So it's a big learning curve, this LS stuff and the tuning side. Luckily, I got Blasco. He's gonna load up some tunes for me so that I can if it does something, I can lower the boost, I can change things there. But I'm not a tuner yet. I haven't dabbled in that, so. Oh, that's so nice. I love having a automatic door for once. Okay, so I talked to my transmission builder, and turns out this transmission should not be leaking the way it is anyways. So he told me to put it up on stands, run it, and just kind of run it through the gears and see if maybe it didn't just drain back into the pan sitting, because it's been sitting in my trailer like this. So we're just wondering if it didn't just drain back into the pan, and that's what's going on. So we will, man, this is nice having this door on this side. The sun shines in. Yeah, so I'm gonna run it and see, kind of run it for about 10 minutes, see if it leaks, if it keeps leaking, and go from there. He did say that he is available this weekend if we gotta rebuild this thing or change a seal. So, but if it does come out, I'm gonna be putting some of the new FTI parts that I have that'll be showing up today. I'm gonna be putting them in here just to make sure this transmission's good. Fluid's good, all that stuff. I think we just got a seal problem. So, but we'll fire it up, see what it does. No, she's still leaking. Dang it. Yeah, that's not good. That's not what I wanted to see a week before I gotta leave. Actually, 8 days. All right, so we are pulling the transmission out. We're leaking on the front pump seal, which I think it's because we don't have a snout adapter on here. And my transmission guy says that the bushing is gone. But one thing that is always good to look at, like that's loose. That's not good. That's supposed to be tight. So we're gonna pull that out and Loctite that in. Oh man, am I glad that we were looking this thing over before we go racing. Hey buddy?
Yeah.
So we got the torque converter. It is unbolted here. And I think what happened is we lost our pump bushing is what happened. So we're gonna tear this thing out of here and get it ready. But Ryan up at Acceleration, talked to him, and it sounds like he kind of knows what the issue is. So hopefully everything we can get fixed, because I leave in like 5 days for Drag Fest. So we got to get this thing back on the road. If it's not one thing, it's another. But we've got everything for the Crewvelle now. But I don't have time to get it done either. And that was the car that I originally wanted to take. So I didn't start on bolting stuff. I know you guys want to see me working on it and doing all this stuff, but with me on the time crunch I have to just pull stuff apart and then kind of show you updates. I don't have a full-time filmer and editor like some of the other bigger YouTubes do. So you guys get what you get. Sorry. All right, transmission's out, and we found some problems. So, if you'll see right there, that brass bushing in there is no good. And she was wearing. And when I was pouring that out, it was full. Yeah, those gold flakes, that's not good. So I don't know if I can find a converter in time. The transmission, we can have that fixed in time. But finding another converter in Canada with only 3 business days, because everyone in the States is already closed. So I'd have to order it tomorrow. It'd have to get built tomorrow, shipped out Friday, and be here by Monday. So That's a tall order. I'm not sure it's going to happen. I don't have a plan B to go racing in Ontario. I'm trying to think of what I could do. And apart from putting an engine in my wife's car, I really don't know what we're going to do. So yeah, that's fun. So yeah, I gotta make some phone calls and stuff, but yeah, I need to find a converter, have all the parts for the transmission to get fixed. It's gonna get fixed on Saturday, but it was tough getting that converter out of the transmission, so that's not good. So yeah, great, lovely. So we got the transmission, it's out right here. We got our torque converter out that's having a disco party inside of it. So there's probably a disco party going on inside of here. So we have this. We are going to take it back up to Acceleration Performance up in Edmonton, go see Ryan again. And we're gonna go through this thing, just make sure that everything's good in here. We have some new FDI parts to put in it. And then we can take this. We can take this to Dragfest. I'm so excited about that. As for torque converter, I made a phone call to Boss Hog today, converters, and I said the problems that we were having and what's going on, and like we were looking at getting a new converter anyways, just a little bit tighter, that we wouldn't push through converter on the top end. So Boss Hog threw one together for us in record time and got it out the door today, and it is being overnighted to the border. Head down and get it. So this was plan B. I was ready to basically take this all back apart that I've done to it because I don't have time to finish it. I was going to put it back together with the sniper on it and no pro charger and just make it like I wasn't going to put the grill in. I was going to basically just slap this together and we were going to take the Crewvelle, but that car is way faster than the Crewvelle. So I want to currently, it'll be interesting to see once we get the pro charger on this one, but that's the plan. We should be making it to Dragfest with the Pinks car, and we can do some polls there. We can do a little bit of testing and really see what this car is capable of. And I don't think we're going to be able to turn it up because I think it is bracket racing out there. So it's basically just try and run the same every single time. And so that's what we're going to try and do. So you're going to get to see Ryan again. You're going to get to see Matt again. You're going to get to see all those guys in the videos because Matt's going to pick up the torque converter, come out here. He's building some tunes for this car so that I can just switch the tunes when I'm out there. I don't know how to tune yet. It's something that I'm going to learn. It's something I have to learn now that I'm running LS and boost and all that stuff. You have to learn it. This car we're going to need to learn to tune as well. So it's something that we're going to have to do, but it's something that I don't have time to do right this second. So yeah, that's the plan right now. We're just waiting basically. Go tomorrow, get a hotel, wake up early, fix transmission, come home, and hopefully start installing the transmission. So that's the plan. I got to clean out the cooler as well, blow it out, put some solvent through it and clean it and make sure it's good to go too, that there's no disco party in it. Oh man, what a show this has been. So I got my transmission out. Here it is. I'm ready to go. So I gotta drive 5 hours to Edmonton tonight because we're rebuilding this tomorrow. We're putting some more parts in it. We got some more parts from FTI. We got a Pro Mod drum. We got some pistons. We got an intermediate shaft. This thing's gonna be built for about 12 to 1300 wheel horsepower when we're done with it. But when we pulled the torque converter off and found that it was having a disco party in the fluid, we got a hold of Boss Hog and they threw together a converter for us in like record time. Like it was ready to ship by the end of yesterday. So I gave them a shipping address and it's a shipping outlet in Montana. Turns out they're closed till next week. So that doesn't work. So then we were trying to get it changed so that I could pick it up somewhere else. And I mean, like on the phone with people for an hour trying to get it figured out. And we finally, I just said, just send it to Napa. I said, hopefully they know me and they're okay with me picking up stuff there. So I am currently en route to Cut Bank, Montana to pick up the torque converter for the Pink's car. So that's where we're at. So I got it's 2.5 hours down there, 2.5 back. Then I got to load everything up, drive 5 hours to Edmonton, get a hotel, be at the shop. First thing in the morning, we're gonna rebuild that transmission. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day. So come along with me. Yeah, it was supposed to be here 8 hours ago. I drove 4 hours across the border to come pick it up because it was supposed to be priority overnight here. The address was changed this morning, and then I was told that it wasn't changed until this afternoon, and now I'm being told that I have to come back tomorrow to pick it up, which I cannot do. Like, this is, like, I was told 3 hours ago when I was talking to customer service that my package would be here where I'm sitting currently at 8 o'clock tonight. And then I phone and, oh no, it'll be tomorrow. So when, like, I've wasted a whole day on this. I've crossed the border. The border crossing I crossed is now closed, so I have to go another 2 hours around to the next border crossing to go home. Like, I was told 3 hours ago that my package was in a truck on its way to Cut Bank. And if it's in Cut Bank at a facility, I'd like to pick it up tonight because I am here. I've been waiting all day.
The package is still on the van. So not yet successfully arrived.
So is the van still on its way here, or like, can I meet the van? Because this is a whole entire day that I've wasted on this. Because your guys' tracking told me that it would be here at noon, and it wasn't, and I waited around all day, and then was told by one of your staff to wait here until 8 o'clock.
It's not advisable, sir, to wait. Starting for this one, we don't have control with the driver. We're just following the route as well to get the package delivered.
Okay, well, I was told that I was on the route, that my package was on the truck en route to me. So when did the route change, and why was I not informed of this? What I'm trying to find out is if it will be here tonight. If it will, I will wait until whatever time you guys tell me to. But if I wait and then, oh no, it's not going to be here till tomorrow, then I'm going to be mad, because then I have to get a hotel room. It's a 6-hour drive home for me now because the border's closed. And I can't come tomorrow. I cannot be here tomorrow to pick it up. So if the package shows up to this new address when this place is closed, then it's going to sit there on the front on the front step, and someone's going to steal it. No, I'm not. I know you're not advising me to wait, but the last person that I talked to advised me to wait. They told me my package would be here at 8 o'clock and said, yes, wait there, it will be there tonight. So I waited another 3 hours for my package to get here. And now I'm being told it won't be here tonight. Well, guys, I wasted an entire day coming down here to Cut Bank to pick up my converter, and FedEx pretty much us. So we aren't taking the Pink's car out to Dragfest, which we were hoping to. So I don't know, it really sucks, because I was so excited to bring that car out and actually race with it, and FedEx ruined that. They told me at 5 o'clock today that it would be here by 8 o'clock, and for me to wait here for it. They told me wait there at the parking lot and it will be there by 8 o'clock, and it hasn't got here, and it's 9 o'clock now. So yeah, I'm headed home. They don't know where my converter is gonna end up, but I'm gonna figure out, like, FedEx has screwed me over enough that you guys are gonna get to see the old rant. Yeah, I'm so mad right now. Like, and you can't even just laugh about it, right? It's just, but I'm so mad, and I want their company to feel how I feel right now. Like I'm a very spiteful person at times, and like, you screw me, like screw me once, yeah, shame on you. Screw me twice, and then it's on. So yeah, I don't even know. I got a 4-hour drive home now, so that's fun. Well, it's Saturday. I'm supposed to be in Edmonton right now, rebuilding their transmission and getting this here car ready to go for Drag Fest. This one, the Pink's car. We were gonna go and compete with it for its first actual competition, and FedEx me. I waited around for them for basically 8 hours. They told me at 5 o'clock to sit there and wait for another 3 hours that it would be there, and it didn't show up. So I wasted an entire day, time with my kids, all that stuff. So I'll never use FedEx ever again, ever. It, like, nothing from our shop will get shipped with FedEx. I won't order anything and use FedEx, nothing. I'm done with FedEx. This is the 3rd time that they've screwed me. So, Drag Fest this weekend is, we leave in 3 days, and I'm trying, like, now I'm scrambling. Like, what do I do? What can I do? What car do I take? I have the wife's wagon out there. So, there's that car. We could put an engine in it, but it comes down to transmission. I don't have high horsepower transmissions just laying around. So, yeah, the old Crewvelle has been neglected. Like, we've been working on this thing for off and on here for the last little bit, trying to get it ready to put the Pro Charger on. And I've done a lot of work to it already. We've fabbed up where the intercooler's going. We got the high ram on it. We've got a lot done to it, but it is not close enough to get ready to have it dynoed and tuned and all that stuff. I can't have this car ready for Drag Fest with the Pro Charger. So we're gonna undo everything that I have done to it and put the Sniper back on. We ran 11:13 with this car, was its best time. I think we can better that, and it's all bracket racing, and the car ran super consistent. Like, as long as the driver drives it right, it's consistent. So that car, we're getting the Crewvelle back up and running. So we got our Blueprint 540, we got our FTI transmission, Lemons headers, Holly Sniper, Moser 9-inch. We got a lot of stuff. It's got the whole Pro Charger package on it, minus the Pro Charger right now, which isn't ideal. But I want to go racing this weekend. That's what this weekend was all about. So we're going to undo everything that I've done and put it back together, back the way it was, and go racing with the Chevelle. All right. So what we got to do today, we got to take this intake off. You know what? I don't even see any bolts in it. Maybe I didn't bolt it down. Okay, it's not bolted down, so that's good. Intake gaskets are still there. We'll still have some cleanup to do. But basically, we got to put the old intake back on, put all the Sniper stuff back on it, hook up all the wires. There's only 2 wires that I cut, and we'll be able to put those back together. But everything else is still sitting in here. I didn't pull anything. Uh-oh, I see a hole in the firewall. Maybe I did pull some stuff through. Uh-oh. I did too. Okay, well, that's fine. We can crawl in there and stick it all back through. But yeah, I want to try and get this. I talked to Blasco. He can come today to tune this, make sure it's good to go. So I basically, we can leave that in there, and I can take that and get everything put back on. So I just got to look up torque specs, and yeah, we can start working on this. If you'd have told me yesterday I'd be rebuilding my Chevelle, I'd have called you a liar, because I thought that for sure we were taking the Pink's car, and we are not. So this thing is dirty and gross, but it's so much fun to race. It might not be the fastest yet, but it's so fun to take a 4,000 pound car and run an 11-second pass with it. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, so yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so we got the intake on, it's all torqued down. We can get the sniper out and we can start putting some stuff on it. Actually, I think before I do anything, I might get this thing to top dead center, and then we can start working on it. We can get that distributor in before we put the sniper on. I think it'd be the smart thing to do, but it's coming. My wife got me coolant today. I think that's all I need is just some coolant. So we will re-torque this. So once we run it a little bit, I will re-torque it just to make sure everything is still torqued up. But we're gonna leave the grill out of it, I think. No, we gotta put that one piece back in because that's how the hood latches. So, okay, we do have some stuff we have to, I hope I didn't throw it away. Because we aren't using the hood latch anymore with the Pro Charger setup. I'm gonna put hood pins in it. Some nice recessed ones, I think. But, I hope I didn't throw that away because that's how the hood stays down. We might, if we gotta use rope to hold it down, we will. Intake's on, we got hoses hooked back up. Starting to put the wiring back in this. My dad's here, he's got the trans cooler put back up. The hood mount is in. So yeah, we're gonna get this distributor put in here, stuff it in the hole, make sure we're top dead center, get everything lined out, and then it's pretty much just hook up wiring and stuff like that. So it's gonna be ugly. It ain't gonna be pretty, but it's gonna be functional for this weekend. I know I told Ken I was gonna use Moretz and stuff for splicing wires, and I was giving him anxiety because he couldn't come and do his nice wiring. So I'm gonna send him pictures with Moretz on stuff. But yeah, realistically, we should be able to get this thing running. Then we'll have to get the Pink's car off the hoist, and I gotta tear a shock apart and fix it. And if there's time, we'll put the spool in it too. So actually, I got my mechanic here. Maybe he could work on that. What do you think, Dad?
Work on what?
The rear end.
In this?
Yeah.
Why, what's it need?
Well, it needs a spool put in it.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep. I'll get her. Okay, update. We are an hour into this, I guess. So we got distributor, sniper back on it. Dad's just putting the coil on, and we got a few other electrical boxes to mount in here. And then we can start running the wiring again. And yeah, we'll be able to fire this up soon. So I gotta find my fuel lines because I can't remember where I put those. So that's fun. Sorry I didn't film a whole bunch, guys, but we're back together. We tried starting it, it's not running currently. Matt's on his way to pull some data on it and see what's going on. We got this shock rebuilt. So really the only thing left to do is put the slicks on and put in the other bar, get the window net in it. We're ready to go racing. A huge shout out to my dad. He phoned me this morning and asked if I needed help, and I said I don't know. And he said, well, if you need help, let me know. And I was like, I'm not gonna object to you coming. So he came and gave me a hand, and we knocked this thing out. Like 3 days of work we knocked out in the afternoon. So we got coolant in it. It's pretty much ready to go. I just need Matt to pull the tune, and adjust things, and hopefully it fires up. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't have a computer here to do all that, nor do I know how to. So that's the plan. We're taking the Crewvelle out to Dragfest this weekend instead of the Pink's car. So we will have Crewvelle shirts with us. So if you want a shirt to the Crewvelle, this car is what started our whole YouTube, basically our YouTube channel. All these companies right here are just amazing in helping us get this thing going. From helping us with parts, and like CRC is huge. They are the reason we're able to do what we do. But Pro Charger was the first one to hop on board of this build, and the Pro Charger's coming. It's sitting over there. We got stuff, but then Blueprint hopped on, then FTI hopped on. Where's FTI? FTI hopped on, and then we had Lemon's Headers and Holly. I mean, it was just crazy. Moser, they were huge as well. It was just crazy the support we got for this thing, and I can't thank those companies enough because we got a really cool car here. It's kind of one of a kind, and it's gonna be a badass car, really badass. But yeah, so when Matt gets here, I'm gonna research these shocks and see where I gotta set them. I hope we did everything right. We had an extra part when we had it all put together, and I was like, where's this washer go? So we had to tear the shock apart and put that part in it, but we got it back in. So yeah, I gotta adjust the front shocks, and then we can put the slicks on it. I gotta go get those, and yeah, we can go from there. Yeah, I got your good side, man. It's here for 5 minutes and has the thing running and tuned up perfect. So
it's all proper timing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, proper timing indeed. Yeah, that was good timing. Yeah, so we were way off on our timing. So the tune that was in it, we set it to top dead center and basically no timing at all. And the tune that was in it was what?
60 some. It's
Yeah.
just the distributor offset. So what it does is it makes the rotor be in proper phase. So it's just a base Holly setting. They'll have distributor offset. So it's, yeah, you'll want to sometimes when you're normal tuning it, find your top dead. But when you're doing the CFI, it needs to get triggered before it's going to spark. So then it has time to think that, so if you're going to have 40 degrees, it's at 60, it still has 20 degrees to calculate what it's actually going to do. So yeah, it's good enough.
It's all gibberish to me, but I'll learn one day. I gotta learn because Matt's not gonna be there all the time. But perfect. Well, I guess we're almost ready for Dragfest. All right, guys, we are back together. The Chevelle is pretty much done. I got a little bit of wiring to tie up here, but we did it. But one thing we did do, we mounted up our bead locks. So check these out. These are from RC Components. They got the What No Way engraved in them. We got some Mickey Thompson Pro Bracket radials that are mounted on here. So I gotta tire shine these a little bit, make them look a little nicer, but the car's ready to go pretty much. So we were building this car, we were installing the Pro Charger, all that stuff, and it was kind of in shambles, this car. And we were planning to take the Pink's car to Dragfest, but that ain't gonna happen because FedEx really screwed us over. But as I was on the phone with them, it was delivered somewhere, but they didn't tell me where. They wouldn't tell me where because I'm the receiver, not the shipper. So it is what it is. I wasted an entire day, and my dad and Matt came out yesterday and helped me finish putting the car together. So we are going with the Crewvelle. I'm really excited for it. So yeah, we're heading out to Terrace Bay, Ontario, and we'll have a bunch of videos coming from that. So I can't wait for you guys to see them. Be sure to tune in, like, subscribe, all the things. We got lots of car content coming out on our YouTube page, as well as we got some pretty unique builds as well. Yeah, I'm excited. But something else, like look at these tires. These were on the Chevelle. They were brand new tires when I took it for its last drive. Brand new. But I appreciate everyone that watches our content, from the what no waste stuff all the way to the car stuff. It's just, I can't thank you guys enough. We're getting to do a lot of really cool stuff, and it's all thanks to you guys.